about 6 miles, turn right onto West Jefferson-Caiusville Road.
What kind of camping shenanigans are we up to this time? And this kind of shenanigans. See if I can get myself hurt on this one. So there, now the cat's out of the bag, you know what we got. We picked up a very cheap 2006 Yamaha something or another gas-powered golf cart with the ugliest vinyl wrap you've ever seen. Right now, we're not able to get it out of the back of the truck. We can't remember the password to our insurance online, and it's Sunday, so nobody's answering the phone. But that's okay. Tomorrow, El Presidente will make a phone call, and when I get home from work, I'll be able to pull that sucker out, and we can start doing donuts out here. This Barney Mobile is pretty cool. Like I said, it has a gas-powered engine. It already has a performance exhaust system on it. I had no idea that was even a thing. But yes, it has a performance muffler on it. I'm actually thinking of adding a tailpipe to go on underneath and out from underneath of it, you know, like an automobile does. It's definitely it's going to be less ugly. One of the first modifications I'm going to do. It's more of an accessory addition than a modification. Right here. I'm going to wire this into the system, wire it onto where it's keyed on only, where it's turned off until you turn the key, and it's 2 USB chargers. Charge your phone on the golf cart. Plus it lights up with a blue LED so it looks cool. So there's that. The park here that we go to most of the time, they do golf cart parades every once in a while, mostly on the holidays. But the boy's getting excited. He wants to, now that we can be included in that. So now he wants to do LED strip lights underneath of it. Which, okay. We all know I like lighting. So that's not a big deal. I'm kind of on board with that. I do want to put a roof on it. I want to put a rear view mirror on it. I want to get some moon disc hubcaps to cover up the factory wheels. El Presidente doesn't care for the moon discs. I'm not getting mags. I'm not lifting it, so I'm not doing any of that. Heck, if anything, I'd rather lower it. I know she won't go for that either. And of course, there's always the, why do you need one? You don't need it. Nobody needs it. But you don't need this either. You just use a tent. I know. No. I'm too old to lay on the ground to pretend to be homeless. Is that ready? No way. Not even close. Oh. I can turn this thing off, and the wildfire from within will continue to cook and burn the burgers. There we go. I'm also going to be installing a hitch, a trailer hitch, which helps a lot when you're trying to take the poop tote to the dump station. That's one of the biggest pains about that thing, is taking it to the dump station. Get on the Barney Mobile, and it makes it a little bit easier. Easier to maneuver, easier, more fun. You know, there's that. There's taking it down to the pond here or to the river or whatever. It just makes sightseeing within the park easier. 69 or 70 Chevy. And let alone running down to the camp store to get overpriced milk and way overpriced bread when you forget it. I've already bypassed that obnoxious backup alarm. Yeah, I know it's there for a reason, but those things drive me nuts. Go spend all day on a job site and you'll understand why those things drive me nuts. Another advantage of them is it does give you something to do. Sometimes it gets boring, and I know El Presidente gets bored, and she enjoys having a golf cart. I would have honestly preferred the electric one, but this campground kind of screws you over. If you have an electric golf cart, and you have to rent a whole nother site in order to charge it here. I think what they actually do is just charge you for another site because they claim that it takes up too much power. Uh, it's a money grab, honestly. If I plug it into here and charge it up sitting on this pad, then I'm not using any more power than I have already paid for. I'm paying for 30 amps. I can use 29.75 amps for 24 hours a day. I paid for it. You can charge an EV car that way. And as long as you're not blowing a breaker, you're not hurting anything. You're not using more power than you paid for. But that's another discussion for another time. Why doesn't this cheese ever melt easily? So that's it for this one. It's a short one, quick episode. Mostly a what's to come. So, if we don't see you in the campgrounds, I hope to see you in the comments. Take it easy.